Great news this morning, the unemployment rate. We're going to talk about it and talk about the Fed are more likely now to pause, sending the markets very green this morning. As you can see, I'm beating the markets. Let's talk about the unemployment rate, what it means, what it also means to the Fed and the rates going pausing at least next month. Let's discuss it right now. So first of all, as you can see, the markets are green, and you can see my Roth IRA is green, my all-time high, 54.5. We're heading back up to our high again, which is good. Why? It's because of this news that's just come out. Here's the news right now. The unemployment rate in the US rose to 3.8% in August 2023 from 3.5% in July. Now, we're celebrating that. As awful as it is, bad news is good news right now on the markets if you are concerned about rate hikes. And we all are concerned about rate hikes because rate hikes damage the economy. They make things more expensive for mortgages, people paying mortgages and loans and debts and stuff like that. And it's not good for businesses as well because the money they're borrowing is more expensive and so on. What we're trying to see is the markets cool, and we're trying to see the economy cool, and we're trying to see inflation come down, and pressure that's been put on by the Fed may now about to ease. Now, we're not suggesting for a moment that we're going to get a rate cut. That would be irresponsible anyway, but hopefully we'll get a pause. I called for it last month. I said, we are now due a pause. We don't need any more rate hikes. We are now due a pause. Remember, it's always important to note that when the Fed started raising rates, it takes a long time for it to filter through, a year or so. And we've been going that long now, and things are now starting to have an effect. We've got inflation continually slowing, still going up, but the rate is slowing. We have to get back down to that 2%. But right now we're seeing unemployment going up, which means the economy is cooling and things are slowing down. Let's read some more information. This is the highest since February 2022. So you can see quite a long time now, and above market expectations of 3.5. It's quite a significant jump. It's why the markets are green today. The number of unemployed people increased by 514,000 to 6.355 million, and unemployment level rose by 222,000 to 161.484 million. The so-called U6 unemployment rate, which also includes people who want to work but have given up searching and those working part-time because they cannot find full-time employment, went up to 7.1% in August, the highest since May 22. This is a significant time span. So now evidence that this is what Jerome Powell's always been talking about. If we can get the labor market under control, then that is a signal to pause. Because they cannot find full-time employment, went up 7.1% in August, the highest since May 22, from 6.7% in July. The labour force participation rate increased to 62.8%, the highest since February, from 62.6%. And as you can see, the markets are green, and my portfolio is beating the market, which is typical. I beat the market most days, not every day. We have some days when I don't beat the market. However, what this means is, on this particular account, I have some space, Virgin Galactic, some very high risk stock that goes up on this sort of news. Anything to do with rates pausing or rate cuts is good for speculative, volatile stocks with a lot of debt. Also, it increases this portfolio, which is my Roth, which is predominantly Tesla. Good for Tesla, car owners, rates coming down. Now, we're not suggesting rates are coming down, but what we are suggesting is a pause. I've been predicting a pause. I also called the bull market in December, and 6 months later, it was declared by the Bank of America. So I was right that time, and I feel right this time that we are due a pause. All right, so there's the information. Now, if you want more information like this, click above my head. We're giving away $204 on our show next week in cash, live on the show. You don't need to be present to win, but click above my head, find the links, take part. It's free to enter. free for all. It's free money. Just go and help yourself. There's no catch. I won't sell you anything. I'll never contact you unless you win, of course. Then I'll email you and tell you you've won, and how to pay you your cash. But it's a free to enter draw competition. It's not for members only or anything like that. You've not got to buy anything. You enter by simply going to our website, martynlucas.com/giveaway. And you can enter by liking a video or retweeting a post or whatever it might be. It's entirely up to you. And the more you do, the more chances you have to win. All right, over here, you'll see more in videos that I think will be of interest to you. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.